Today's video is all about this little German fella, and his name is Mr. Neumann. Well, this is a small diaphragm condenser mic from quite a famous microphone manufacturer. You might have heard them, called Neumann. This is the KM184, and as you can hear when I'm talking, it sounds very nice. I've had to use this pop filter because small diaphragm condenser mics, particularly if you talk direct into them without one of these, not good. But this is not about talking, this is all about the saxophone. And I'm going to use my tenor and my soprano on this because I want to hear what it sounds like handling the lower frequencies of the tenor. And maybe I should have brought my baritone, but that's another story. And also my soprano. So I'm going to record something with tenor and soprano. I'm going to have a noodle around on both instruments and maybe do a jam on both. I'm using my trusty old Altron MP100V2. It's a tube mic preamp. Well, it's not old, so I don't know why I said that. Maybe it's just I'm old. And I want everything else to be old, so I feel special. Anyway, it's a tube mic preamp and I've got it on the tube setting. So less talking from me and more playing, and then I'll catch you lot after the demos. See you soon. So what's my final thoughts on this little German fella with this little fella here? And also the big fella, the tenor. It sounds fantastic. It has a very clear, crisp and detailed sound. I mean, it should be good for the price tag. This thing is not cheap. These Neumanns are expensive. You've definitely heard of Neumann microphones if you're in the music world. These are fantastic. I also had the KM84 and I put it next to the 184, and I thought they were both very good in their own right. I think this has a little touch more on the high end, but that's okay because that's more of a modern sound. I think if you're going for a vintage sound, I think the 84 might be a little bit more suited to that, with it being a slightly darker microphone. But this thing, it just sings. I love the sound of it. There's nothing I can fault about this, apart from the price tag, of course, because it's expensive. But that's another story. But these Neumanns are expensive for a reason. They're all handmade. And they're all made to a certain specification, which is what you call excellent. They're all very consistent. They're brilliant little microphones. The 184, in my opinion, gets a little bit too much stick. But there's nothing wrong with this 184. I think it's a wonderful microphone if you're looking for something for your saxophone. And if you're in the price range of something like this, well, go and grab it. They're very, very good. But that's just my view on this microphone. I'm not sponsored or endorsed by Neumann in any way. But if you want to, you know you're welcome to do it. Just throw some mics my way. So getting that shameful plug and grovelling out the way, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This microphone is definitely a thumbs up for me. It's absolutely fantastic. I like the detail and the clarity. It's probably fantastic in a live setting, and it's certainly fantastic in this recording setting. So anyway, I wish you lot a fantastic day. Enjoy your saxophone journey. Have a great time. Bye bye, and you will see me in the next video.